So I'm doing a gnocchi carbonara. Not a classic carbonara, so settle down, all you people that are gonna be judging me. I'm doing my version, which is great for the oven. So it's a really good bake version, okay? So for you,
what do you want me to do?
can you chop the leeks, the onion, and then grate me some cheese? So we're
I
basically
can.
gonna make like a white sauce, all right? And the base is gonna be the bacon first, because I want that to bleed into the pan, and I wanna get all that beautiful fat and deliciousness into the sauce. So that's the
Trying to
base of our
wind me up.
flavour. So yeah, so a velouté is basically, it's one of like the oldest sauces you can have, and it translates as velvet. So it's like rich and creamy, but not too rich, which is what I know you were worried about. We're gonna like almost soften it with a chicken stock. Okay, so it's not just milk and cream. It's a little bit of milk, a little bit of chicken stock.
So what is the difference then, Mike, between a velouté sauce and a bechamel sauce?
So bechamel is just milk and cream. Okay, so a white sauce, well, bechamel is technically with cheese as well. But a white sauce is butter, flour, milk, cream, cheese. And a velouté is a stock base. Usually a classic velouté actually doesn't have any milk in it at all. You make it with just stock. And then you can finish it with a touch of cream at the end if that's what you want. We use them a lot in restaurants.
It does look like a lot of butter to me, Mike.
But you've got to remember, it's basically the butter and the flour is going to be the base of the velouté. So we're going to cook the bacon.
Yeah, okay.
Take the bacon out, cook off the onions and the leeks, take that out, and then add in our stock and our milk and make a beautiful sauce and add everything back in.
And it is going to fill this whole
It's going
big
to fill
tray.
the whole
Yeah,
tray.
okay,
and it's
okay.
going to feed the family, guys. It's going to feed your friends. It's going to feed everyone with a bit of love.
Totally relaxed over here. It's
With
good.
a bit of love.
Go for it.
Okay, so we can grate some of the
Do you want me to grate
cheese.
Okay. Do you mind that they're mixed? Are they all going to go in together?
That's absolutely fine. They're all going to go together.
Same family of vegetables.
Exactly.
I like that you're using leek. I think leeks are so underused.
I love
Don't
leeks.
you think?
I love a really nice caramelized leek with my cheese toasty. Do you know what I mean? Cheese
Yeah.
and caramelized leeks in there, a little bit of garlic. Oh, delicious.
Oh, I like it. Fancy. Fancy toasty.
Right, you can see now your bacon is looking beautiful in there. So we're just gonna like tilt that forward, and you can see the butter's almost doubled in volume
Yeah, I'm noticing.
from all that gorgeous bacon fat. You see, nice and crispy.
Oh, good, good. We've got the butter and the bacon fat together. That's what you're saying. Okay.
And we're just gonna take that out and pop that straight into our tray. You want that texture and crunch later on. So now, all of our leeks and onion, we're gonna saute off. And then we're just gonna do the same with this, get it nicely caramelized, and then we're gonna pop it back out again. There you go, you can see it's nicely softened.
So you don't need it to brown?
No, doesn't need to be brown. Just nicely, like you've got the golden nuggets starting to come through, but I also don't want to overcook it because obviously it's going to cook again now. We're just going to take this out now as well. Pop this in there. And you see now, Joe, a lot of that beautiful butter and fat has already been taken up. Like, it's actually used too much. Like, it's all been absorbed in the gorgeous leeks and onion. So I need a bit more butter.
Okay, Mike.
It's simple, classic cooking. Do you know what I mean? This is
right, that's all
really
you get.
beautiful flavour.
I'll
That's
take it
all
away.
I need.
I'll take it away.
That's all I need. So now we just render that down.
I love a dish that's not using too many pots and pans.
100%, 100%. We've all got enough to go on, enough work to do in our lives without cleaning up half the night, you know?
Yeah.
I used to be terrible when I was younger, you know, young chef cooking at home. Oh, the mess I used to create in my kitchen.
Oh, I can't cope. I've got to have everything clean. I'm a clean as I go kind of a cook.
Okay, so the butter's in and the flour's in now, and basically we make a roux, okay? Which is when the butter and the flour comes together.
Okay, am I passing you milk?
Yes, please.
I'm just guessing. I've made a white sauce before. Know what I'm doing with this?
So we're gonna go with 500 milk first. You can measure it out at home. I do this quite a bit, so I know by eye. And then you can just start to use your whisk now to bring this together. The idea is to get rid of the lumps as quickly as possible. Can I get the chicken stock, please?
Chicken stock, yes.
And now this is our hot chicken stock, which we're just gonna add a little bit at a time. And then we're basically gonna repeat this process, whisk it through until it's all absorbed. So you can see that sauce is all coming together now. And we're just gonna let it bubble away. Keep whisking it. You don't have to be as continuous with the whisking now. And I'm just gonna blanch the gnocchi. And obviously this is a ready-made gnocchi, so it's super easy for home, yeah? So I'm just gonna give it like 30 seconds, maybe a minute tops. Let it come to the heat, take it out, and we're gonna mix it all together.
So I'm actually really relieved to see a chef cooking a packet gnocchi. So they are pretty good to cook with at home.
There are, absolutely. You can get some really good ones, you know, you can get some really good quality ones. I always, you know, like the more artisan versions,
yes.
But absolutely. All right, so gnocchi out, straight into our sauce.
Do you want this? Should this have gone in?
We can add it now.
There we
English
go.
mustard powder. We'll stir it through.
It felt left out. It was sitting there in itself.
And now we'll bring that over. Thank you. I'm gonna pop that all back into there. Just to help with the mixing. Bit of salt. Not too much, just because of the amount of bacon in there. Nice, generous amount of pepper. Give that all a nice mix. And you can see the color of the sauce is a lot more golden because it's not just made with milk.
And what, is that the butter that's giving it that golden?
It's
I was
the stock.
thinking. It's the stock, of
It's
course.
the stock.
Yeah, yeah.
So we just pour that all in.
And I do think adding the stock makes it lighter, right? Than instead of
100%.
just milk. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, give that final mix.
Okay, would you like me to sprinkle cheese on top?
You can sprinkle.
I
I'm
shall
putting you
mix
too
them
much
up.
use today.
I feel sure that you will. So,
Right, it's looking beautiful now. We're gonna pop it in the oven for 15 minutes at 200 degrees, and then we're back with one more surprise element. I mean, that smell. Look at your face.
no, I know. I feel like we're about to tuck into a really decadent mac and cheese. That's what it's feeling like. All right,
It's definitely luxurious.
you
But
promised us a secret
that's
ingredient,
it.
Mike.
To give it that little bit more of a carbonara feel, we're gonna add these beautiful egg yolks on top. It looks rich, it looks really indulgent, but it's made with half chicken stock, remember? So
Yeah.
it's a lot lighter than it looks. I mean, there you have it. The beautiful Australian eggs on top. Just give it that real carbonara feel. My gnocchi carbonara bake with bacon, leeks, onion, and a gorgeous velouté sauce. You ready to try it?
I sure am. Ready as ever. So you're just going to literally stir that yolk through?
Yeah, I'm going to stir it at the end in the bowl. So we'll serve a portion first. I mean, look at that beautiful gnocchi, gorgeous sauce, and then you just stir that egg yolk through. I mean, it just looks so inviting, so comforting.
This is like classic comfort food.
Oh, absolutely proper comfort food.
And I think this is going to be a hit with the kids too, I've got a feeling.
Oh, it's a staple in my house, absolute staple. But that beautiful gnocchi, gorgeous sauce.
Oh, the leeks are amazing. It's got that salty, creamy, but then the flavour of the leek, that is absolutely delicious.
Yeah, I mean, it's creamy, it's inviting. You get those crispy, crunchy bacon pieces.
Okay,
There you go.
I'll give you it.
Joe
I'll give you
approved.
it.